It's your boy Ivo, and we are back with another one. And Houston,
it's our team of Intuitive Machines mechanics and their families, their friends, everyone who has sacrificed so much to make it this far.
All right, Ken, while you were watching there with us, some great news as you saw everyone clapping. What exactly happened there? It was a matter of minutes before we got that good news.
Well, as we said, there's a little bit of communications issues. There was some chatter that they were getting a signal back from the moon, but that had to all be confirmed. So it looks like it has landed. They're clapping. They're getting a signal from the moon, and so hopefully soon we'll get pictures. It could take some time, but right now they are ecstatic, and so am I. I mean, this is only the second commercial lander from the United States to attempt the landing, and now it looks like we've succeeded. And this one is at the South Pole, exactly where we want to send the Artemis astronauts. This is one of the landing zones, and so now it has about a 7-day mission. And then it goes into lunar night. It's not expected to survive that. But I expect we'll be getting a lot more information very soon. And this real exciting, I met these students from Embry-Riddle here, and they have this Eagle Cam experiment. It's deployed, a little CubeSat deployed about 30 meters above the surface, and it's looking back to take a selfie. Okay, the first third-person image of a landing of any place in the whole solar system from a human system. So, we should get that pretty soon. I was speaking with the students. They're hopeful if it worked, they would get, data within, maybe a few moments or minutes, or certainly within an hour or so. But it all depends on communication, and it all depends on how that CubeSat was deployed.
so they got a little machine recording the big situation, which is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro. Do I believe? Well, I do know that back in the days, this was like a historical thing. It would be the whole world watching. Right now, nobody gave a damn about this.
And it's rotating, and hopefully the camera is
More Americans were watching Johnny Manziel interviewing with Club Shay Shay than watching this.
Picture towards the lander. So we'll just have to wait and see. But preliminarily, this is real exciting. And Intuitive Machines has at least 3 missions with NASA. Okay, there's like about a dozen of these CLIPS missions, these commercial lunar lander payload missions that NASA has set contracts with the various companies. So if this worked, that's really exciting because it means Intuitive Machines can go ahead with their second mission, and that's going to have a little tiny rover on it, kind of like the size of the cell phone maybe. It looks extremely small, but that would be deployed along with some NASA payloads. So the future looks bright. Artemis doesn't completely depend on the success of these commercial missions, but if they work, it will be extremely helpful. And another thing that's on here is a laser retroreflector. So that is beaming back. When you point a laser towards this spacecraft landing site, it'll beam back. It will reflect back the laser light, and they'll be able to determine exactly where this lander is. And then in the future, if they wanted to, they could use precision landing and land exactly in the same spot right nearby with this laser retroreflector. So a lot of exciting things are happening. And we need more information, but right now it looks really great. And I was there with the students. I was there at the launch, and I'm a scientist. And if we can get that to work and we can find that water, we can live off the moon because we have hydrogen and oxygen. We have
Bro, why you trying to go to the moon for? We chilling in Earth, bro. Look at my head. Oh, I got my hole right here. Look at my hole, guys. You see my hole?
Low battery.
You guys see my hole? That's my Kanye shirt.
air to breathe, water to drink, and rocket fuel. So it'll make it much cheaper to send our astronauts in the future to go to the moon. And we're going to stay, not just to plant a flag. we're going to stay. And the Chinese are hot on our heels. So we really need to succeed, and hopefully the Congress will support.
So it's just like when Russia was sending rockets and we didn't want to look bad in front of the Chinese. So now we got to go and compete with the Chinese. So it could all be like propaganda, to keep it 1,000. This whole thing could be a whole propaganda campaign to, you know, to feel like, man, fuck China, you know? We America. Which, hey, man, we are as arrogant as them. So I know that's really the reason why we... Hold on, are we recording?
Low battery.
Are we recording? Oh, yeah, we're recording. So I'm sideways.
Low battery.
We're recording. Oh, yeah, we're recording. So I'm sideways. Which just looks crazy. Oh, yeah, we're recording. So I'm sideways. I bet. So, first, let's get to academics. Something happened in academics. I'm not interested in this fucking moon landing bullshit. I don't give a shit about it, to be 1,000.